I did
Because,
warn you the station's generator was temperamental.
And how much longer can the ship operate
Whoa.
on emergency power?
Maintaining our current energy draw? A
Sup,
few
buddy?
hours.
2 hours.
Dr. Harlan?
Jack, you finally recovered.
Hello.
I was beginning to think the blast from the FTL had obliterated your neural matrix.
Oh,
So,
hey, buddy, don't back it up on me.
Android, the Echo unit.
Yes, hello.
My name is Jack.
So I've been told.
Jack, this is Dr. Harlan, my administrator.
You can
You're
find
the
us.
one who is keeping us confined in the hab.
I am. And before you ask, no. I'm not the least bit sorry for it. I did what I did
You believe this guy?
for your own safety. If that wasn't painfully obvious by now. As well as to protect the integrity of my work.
And what sort of work do you do?
Dr. Harlan is a geneticist, specializing in the study of biomass forms.
Specifically, the study of how to eliminate biomass.
Is that an upside down smiley face?
Correct.
Dr. Harlan,
With the dimple?
I need you to show Jack what you showed me.
I have work to do. He's your android. You explain it to him.
Right,
He needs
asshole.
to see it.
Captain, perhaps I can be of some assistance.
Dr. Harlan?
I remember this.
Come on,
Are you certain you want to see this again, Captain?
just pull it up.
Very well.
What exactly am I looking at?
The future. All this orange you're seeing on the map, that's all biomass. That's how far it's spread.
To date, the infection has consumed approximately 56% of the habitable solar system.
Including Earth.
That's not good.
How did all this happen?
It starts with us.
With us?
With the destruction of the Kronos. 7 October, 2126. Your station, the Kronos 2, is almost completely destroyed when an unknown vessel suddenly appears in your sector.
The Estrella.
Correct.
When the Estrella traveled back to our time, it brought the biomass with it. And when we left,
The infection stayed behind.
Are we starting to see where this is going?
In the days following the incident, a fleet of Atlas survey ships unknowingly passed through the infected zone. Most of the fleet's crew complement is consumed by the biomass. The infected fleet proceeds along its predetermined course toward Earth. One by one, the now crippled vessels collide with the planet's surface, unleashing a global infestation. Humanity has no defense.
billions of people, most of the planet, just gone.
The remnants of humankind are scattered across the solar system, but without any means to combat the spread of the biomass.
It's only a matter of time. All those people.
In truth, the initial death toll would likely have been higher had it not been for the captain of the Ithaca, who managed
Wait, the Ithaca?
The Ithaca was the flagship of the returning fleet.
Ithaca. I've seen that name before.
Hardly surprising.
I've heard it too,
remember
yeah.
as well. I heard it when I was in the past.
When you were what?
Ah, that's it. That's where I saw it. In
The
your
past?
memory logs. I've got the data right here. Look. Jack, would you mind running us through what we're seeing here?
I recall overhearing the ship was expected to arrive in Saturn orbit within a few days.
I don't understand. For that to be true, these logs would have to be from 2126. A full 3 months before the Ithaca crashed on Earth.
That is correct.
Jack, are you suggesting that you traveled back in time?
I know
Yes.
how it sounds.
I'm not sure you do.
This is why your memory was so fragmented in the control room. Because you You went back in time.
Not physically. Just my data. My consciousness. I believe the FTL accident may have briefly opened another temporal anomaly, disabling my shell and forcing my protocols to transfer to another echo unit.
400 years in the past.
Evidently.
You believe Jack's account, Captain?
It makes sense. A botched FTL jump is the whole reason we're in this mess to begin with.
It's the only explanation.
That is difficult to dispute.
Juno, you with us?
Oh, apologies, Captain. I was distracted.
Something wrong?
Still don't trust you.
I'm not sure. Can we access this memory block?
Just a sec.
Just as I thought.
What are we looking at here?
Some form of biomass weapon. I first encountered them while searching for you on the Estrella, and then again just now, when I went to the past.
Dr. Harlan,
Not now.
As I recall, they tend to detonate when you get close, releasing
like
a
you.
flood of biomass spores.
Oh, lovely.
Dr. Harlan,
Still not now.
Dr. Harlan, you should really take a look at this.
What part of not now do you not understand?
What?
Nah, you stay away. Fuck you.
The torpedo appears to be undetonated.
What's that supposed to mean?
Where did you pull this image from?
This is from one of Jack's recent memory logs.
Yeah, apologize now.
Memory logs?
It's difficult to explain. It may or may not involve time travel.
I'm sorry, what?
We can parse out the details later. Right now, Doctor, you do realize what this could mean.
A solution.
Solution to what? Will someone please tell me what the hell's going on?
Right. Come with me.
And now you want to be cooperative after we did all the fucking work.
You're studying these weapons, these bio-torpedoes.
They're not weapons so much as incubators. Inside each one is a sampling of the biomass-based genetic material. The infection in its purest form. All you need to know is this. If I could manage to sequence this material, I am confident I could develop a means to eliminate the biomass.
You're saying a cure?
It's what I've been searching for. But every torpedo I've encountered has been detonated. I've never seen one with its payload still intact.
But I have.
If that's true, then you may have just found the key to saving what's left of humanity.
You're welcome. I'll take my apology now.
I'm afraid we may have more pressing matters.
Juno's right. Energy reserves are dipping into the red. I suggest we table this conversation until we find a way to restore the station's generator.
Perhaps there's something we can do.
Dr. Harlan, this is the part where you ask us for help.
How do we fix the generator?
Fixing the generator isn't the problem. The problem is getting to it. The generator facility is not accessible from within the station. You need to approach from the exterior. Search the outer hull for a way inside.
With a few improvements, you should have no trouble at all.
A few improvements, you say?
Exactly what sort of improvements do you have in mind?
Nothing drastic. Just an entirely new shell.
I'm sorry.
I'll take
Well,
it.
you can't go venturing out to the generator in that old relic. No offense intended, of course.
Of course.
Is this really necessary?
Transferring Jack to a newer shell will allow him to more easily interface with the station's various systems, as well as drastically improve his ability to maneuver in open space. Not to mention,
All right. Fine. So long as there's not too much of a strain on our power reserves.
this way, Jack.
Why do you hate me? I've done absolutely nothing to you.
I have already identified a shell design I believe you'll find satisfactory. It was originally meant for rapid emergency response, The base design includes enhanced speed and durability, as well as a data link compatible with the station's architecture.
I'm ready. Fix me. Oh. No, yeah, no, over there. That's fine. Just don't say anything. Hey, popcorn.
I've already uploaded the shell's blueprints. It'll only take a moment to complete fabrication.
This looks familiar.
I've already adjusted the shell's underlying design to account for the particulars of Jack's neural matrix. All you'll need to do is shut yourself down, so I can transfer your processes to the new shell.
Oh, that's all, is it?
Don't worry, Captain. The transfer will be seamless.
How do I shut down?
Construction complete. The new shell is prepped for transfer.
It looks like him.
Yes, I incorporated Jack's existing facial structure into the shell's design.
Well, hello, you
thought it
handsome
might help
devil.
distinguish him.
He is quite distinguished.
Jack, you're clear to initiate the shutdown procedure whenever you're ready. Shields at 30%.
Initialize neural matrix transfer. Verify hardware connection. Okay. Mapping core protocols to target. Success.
Great success.
Initialize boot sequence.
Jack?
Hello.
Jack, look at me. You alright?
I'm sorry. Who is Jack?
Do you know what
Liv.
the...
I'm fine. I was only joking.
God, you had me worried.
The transfer worked just as Juno said. It was funny though, right?
Hilarious. Well, Jack, I'll say this. You certainly clean up nice.
Thank you. I must admit this shell's architecture is much more spacious than my previous one.
Just don't go forgetting where you came from.
Now
Like
that the
Iron Man.
transfer is complete, I'd suggest running calibrations to acclimate your software to the new shell.
That's actually not a terrible idea.
Then it's settled. I'll queue up the appropriate modules.
Sit tight, Jack. We'll have you sorted quick enough.
Oh, am I doing more training? Why are you doing this to me? I thought we were friends, Liv.
Module M201. Primary boosters. Your EVA pack allows you to boost forward in the direction you are looking. Use your boost to reach the console ahead.
Like we've done this already, haven't we?
Well
Right.
done. Please press the hollow button to continue. Now boost to the end of the hall before the walls close in on you.
Oh,
Multiple
motherfucker.
boosts may be required.
Oh, wow. It's me. Listen, this is very slow.
Use
So-
your boost to reach the end of the hall.
The fuck is this? This shit's so slow.
Recalibrating program. Boost to the end of the hall without touching the walls. Try multiple boosts if you are having trouble.
Motherfucker. This shit's so slow. The fuck you want me to do?
Recalibrating program. Boost to the end of the hall without touching the walls.
Oh.
Try multiple boosts if you are having trouble.
Interesting. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I like it.
Excellent.
I am sorry. I take
Calibration
back what I
module
said.
complete.
I should read the instructions. That is on me.
Module M116. Braking thrusters. This module will calibrate your braking thrusters, which allow you to stop in place without grabbing any surfaces. You will continue to slow down for as long as you hold your braking thrusters. We'll practice this in the room ahead. Please meet me there to continue. There are 2 target zones in this room. Please boost into one of the zones and hold your braking thrusters until you come to a full stop. Success! Now, use your braking thrusters to stop inside target zone A. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Thank you all. You know what? Big fan.
Module J101.
Big fan.
Data interfaces.
I feel like it's deserved for Jack.
Your new body is capable of equipping multiple tools. In addition to your cutter, you now also have a data link. With it, you can interact with data ports around the station to activate objects or download information. Tap the button under your wrist to open the tool selection interface. Now, grab and pull the data link icon with your other hand. Good. This tool allows you to interact with data ports throughout the station. You can also activate your cutter on your other hand if you need to use both tools simultaneously. To proceed, move to the data port above the door ahead and use your data link to activate it. Well done. Please proceed to the room ahead. Some data ports will activate systems throughout the station. Others will allow you to retrieve useful information from the station systems. In this room, you can find a floating data tile and an observation drone. Scan their data ports to proceed. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
I like that. You know, I like these upgrades. Thank you very much for this, Juno.
Welcome back to the real world, Jack.
Before you go, I'd like to make use of your new data link. Captain Rhodes?
Right.
What is this?
A data tile, left behind by one of the station's scientists. I'd like to see if your scanner can access the information stored inside.
All right, well, you heard the lady.
Go on and give it a scan.
Got you.
Ah, interesting.
What was on it?
Research notes on the biomass.
Anything useful?
A list of genetic markers shared between the different biomass forms that could prove most useful. Jack, if you find any more devices with data ports like this one, be sure to scan them and transmit your findings to me.
Will do.
I've also added a new data tab to your ARM computer to track what we've recovered.
How much data was lost?
We don't actually have any way of knowing, but finding more will almost undoubtedly be beneficial towards developing a cure, even if only in a small way.
Understood.
Anything else, Juno?
That should be all for now.
Come on out then, Jack.
Thank you. I can't. Oh, look at me.
Juno, do you read?
Yes, Doctor?
I need you back here to help me pass the FTL's output.
I'm so
data.
sorry.
And bring Captain Rhodes with you.
Mi
I
bebé.
could use her insight as well.
We've nearly finished prepping Jack for departure.
He's still here? I could have built an entirely new generator by now.
Oh,
Get
fuck
him
you.
out of the airlock and then get up here.
You weren't exaggerating. This Dr. Harlan is quite irritable.
Try not to be too hard on him. He
I'm
has
going
good
to be
reason.
very hard. No,
It
fuck
sounds like
him.
there's something I should know.
Juno, tell him.
Tell me what?
Dr. Harlan is infected.
Good.
Infected with what?
With the biomass, of course.
I don't understand. He seemed perfectly normal.
His infection is internal, a result of breathing in microparticles of the biomass.
Hey,
Though
you
we
better
have
be
managed
careful.
to slow the infection's progress using various treatments developed here at the facility, I fear the doctor may be approaching the final stages of his infection.
What happens if he doesn't develop a cure in time?
I'm guessing that very question is what's making him so irritable.
I hope this might help you better understand why Dr. Harlan is the way he is. His entire life, he's only ever had one goal: eliminate the biomass, preserve what's left of humanity. Thanks to you, for the first time in, well, quite a while, we appear to be making progress.
Whatever I can do to help.
You can start by restoring the generator.
Lead on.
Cycling the airlock now.
Exactly, thanks to me. So I don't need the dude, Dr. Harlan. I can leave right now and survive in space, and you will be dead.
Ready to depart. Hard seal. Ready to cycle.
Wait a second, Juno.
Oh?
Jack, listen. There's something else.
What's up?
Captain Rhodes, maybe now isn't the best time.
I'm not about to send him out there with only half the story.
Liv, what is it?
You remember on the Estrella when you saved my life by repressurizing the bridge?
Liv, what are you saying?
The oxygen that flooded into the bridge was contaminated. Dr. Harlan's already run a test to confirm. The infection's in my system.
No.
Jack, listen to me. The contaminants were microscopic. There was no way you could have known.
No, I cleared the vents.
Yes, you did. And if you hadn't, I'd have been dead almost instantly.
This is my fault. I should have confirmed the air was safe.
No, checking for contaminants would have taken too long. I'd have suffocated.
Currently, the captain's infection is dormant. It takes time, often years, for the biomass to shut down the human body. What's more, her particular strain of the infection is less aggressive than Dr. Harlan's, perhaps due to her having acquired it in the past.
The best thing we can do right now, the only thing, is help Dr. Harlan develop his cure. We do that, all our problems are solved.
Technically, not all of them. You'll still be stuck in the wrong time.
Yes. Thank you, Juno. Get to the generator. Stabilize the power grid. Hopefully, by then, we'll have come up with an idea for what's next.
You better not die. I'll cry. Whatever you need.
Whatever you need me to do, I'll take care of it.
I know you will. Now off you go. Good luck.
Commencing depressurization.
Well, that's depressing. You know what? Let's go. Let's go get this shit done. We save Liv. Happy ending. Send me out.
Depressurization complete.
Oh, shit.
Exiting airlock. How do I reach the generator?
The generator facility should be just up ahead as you exit.
Copy that.
Did this thing? What the fuck? Game?
I'll mark the destination for you.
I face planted into this. Is this supposed to happen? Loading memory bank. Loading memory for what? Hello?
No. Pull the FTL's output log.
Goddamn.
Starting a few minutes back from the accident.
What are you looking for?
If your android is right and the FTL accident really did create a temporal anomaly, then we should see clear evidence of the event on the output data. FTL drives don't normally rip open tunnels through time.
Not according to our experience.
Guess we're just lucky.
Maybe not. Juno, show us readings from the moment the ticks made contact with the drive. This resonance. The FTL shouldn't be creating a displacement with this signature and nowhere near this magnitude.
Then it's the biomass.
Where am I going?
Has to be. It's causing some sort of reaction in the drive.
We'll need to run some simulations.
Let's get to it then. Jack, we'll be on standby.
Acknowledged.
I don't really know where to go, ma'am. This is high. We're going down here. Is there a door somewhere? Hello? Oh, this hurts my neck. And that hurt my head. Maintenance exterior vent. Well, something tells me I'm supposed to do something with this cargo, dude. Did I do anything to you? Enter the generator facility. How? I mean, this connects everywhere, but how the fuck do I get in here? Alright, fuck you.
Jack, your best option for entering the facility would be locating an access hatch on the exterior. Try looking for a small hatch with a red cover.
Acknowledged. I'll see what I can find. I've located the entrance.
Unfortunately, it seems the airlock is offline, most likely due to the power failure. An alternate access method will be required.
Does that mean there's another way in?
Station blueprints show an access hatch on the facility's exterior. Look for a small rectangular hatch with a red cover.
Copy that. I'll take a look outside.
A red cover. Red cover. Not gonna be you, is it? It is not. Red cover, red cover. Hello.
Access hatch located. Looks like I'll have to cut my way in.
With the generator's interior in a vacuum state, it should be safe to use your cutter here. Explosive decompression will not be an issue.
Copy that.
Well, that's good.
I'm inside the facility. What's next?
The main problem is almost certainly the reactor. It's a large cylindrical structure in the facility's central chamber. The accessway will take you there, though additional cutting may be required. But please, try to avoid damaging our former workplace too heavily.
Juno.
Wait, you two used to work here?
Juno and I were part of the station's biomass research team.
So you were here during the outbreak?
No, I had taken leave to pursue my theory for eliminating the biomass. By the time I returned, it was too late.
I don't trust you or believe you in any way, shape, or form.
HARLAN.
Captain, please. We have work to do.
Reactor located.
Great. How's it look?
Not well. I'm seeing smoke, likely from an internal malfunction.
That explains the power outage.
And the life support failure.
Right, better open it up, Jack. See what's going on in there.
It's a good question.
I'm opening the casing for a closer look at the reactor.
Copy that.
Malfunction confirmed. A bad reactor core.
You'll need replacements to get the reactor running again, Jack. The facility contains a storage area that might be worth investigating.
Thanks, Juno.
Got you.
A fully charged core. Might be useful if I can find a proper receptacle for it.
Now simply rotate the core clockwise until it stops turning.
Core is locked in.
Excellent.
Got you.
The reactor has quite the unique shape.
Oh, is there
An
one more?
icosahedron. For optimal power flow, I assume.
Correct. The reactor's quasi-regular orthogonality allows
one
for
more.
nearly flawless energy management.
Good enough state to work, though, right?
Yes, the malfunction appears to be temporary. Install a complete set of operational cores, and the reactor should resume normal functionality.
Okay. Well, sounds like you two have got things handled.
Copy that.
I mean, I see it, but how the fuck do I get in here? Ooh, hello.
Empty racks here. Were they running low on supplies?
Negative. However, among the facility's final logs are inventory requests of unusually high quantities. I presume anyone who managed to escape the station must have brought the supplies with them.
Let's hope such was the case. Must have been a horrid scramble.
I found a device in the storage area.
A network terminal. It may still be connected. Scan its port with your data link to attempt a data transfer.
Not letting me. No, it's not letting me. Oh. Pedro, how about you open up the fucking rack, yeah?
Scan
moron.
successful. Interesting. Shortly before the outbreak, the engineers developed a means of optimizing the power flow of the reactor. Jack, if you can find more data on this, I may be able to adapt these principles to your integrated cutter.
How much more data?
Uncertain. Without possessing the actual data, it's impossible to measure its size. Nonetheless, I've made an entry in the data tab on your ON computer. I anticipate only a few more scans will be required, though.
Acknowledged. I'll keep watch for more data ports.
We good? Let's go. Nope, never mind. Okay, fucking hell.
I'll probably have to cut my way through from the other side.
From the other. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. I can't even reach.
This access hatch could provide a way into the storage area, but some of the bolts are outside my cutter's range.
We might be able to do something about that, actually. From the few logs I've been able to access, I believe the generator's staff were working on improving the reactor's efficiency. If we can recover data on their efforts, I may be able to adapt that technology to improve the range of your cutter. Look around for any equipment containing a data port.
Copy that, Juno.
Oh, you've got to be shitting. Oh, I see something.
Nice work, Jack. Much of the data here will prove useful in augmenting your cutter. Unfortunately, we will need more to complete the design.
Oh, no,
But
of course.
I did find something that might be of interest. a voice memo from the station's chief engineer regarding the technology. I've added it to your on-computer's data tab, Jack.
Hello. Any of you need a scanny scan?
Some type of local data storage?
Correct. Insert enough of them into a database terminal, and the terminal's data port will become available to scan.
This database terminal runs off of cartridges. Unusual.
Backup data storage, in case of power loss. For it to function properly, all the cartridges must be installed.
Well, I always blow on them first for luck. But each to their
Same.
own.
I'm afraid Jack's shell isn't equipped with an apparatus appropriate for that operation. Good news, Jack. With the data you just collected, I expect we need only one more scan to complete the design.
Juno, I need you to run the math on these sim parameters.
Yes, Doctor.
Dr. Harlan, why did you have to leave the station? There seems to be plenty of biomass.
That is all highly evolved. I need the base genetic material, and that can only be found in an undetonated biomass torpedo. There was nothing more I could do from here.
Right. Then what brought you back? Did you know the station had...
I'm sorry, Captain Rhodes, but we do not have time for me to recount my entire life story. I was here. I left. And when I came back, everyone was dead or gone.
All right. Fine.
Why don't I simply compile an archive of the logs covering our time away from the station? That way the captain can review them at her leisure.
If you must, but after you've finished verifying the sim parameters.
Very well. I will let you know when I finish, Captain.
Thanks, Juno.
Excellent. That did indeed provide sufficient data. Just give me a moment to process everything. Stand by. Schematic complete. Please head to the nearest fabricator so we can install the improved tier cutter.
Got you.
A rather prominent location for a manual interface.
Those are the distribution controls, Jack. They'll eventually direct power to every facility in Chiron Station. The reactor will need to be activated before this console will work.
Acknowledged.
What is this? Alright, let's go get this fabricator going. Fix me.
Integration successful. Your shell's reactive cutter has been refitted with extended range and efficiency.
Well done, Juno.
The pleasure was mine. And please, restrict cutting to non-critical equipment.
No promises. But I do. Oh, hello.
Now that my cutter's been extended, I should be able to reach those bolts.
I can't. There we go. Fucking reach.
I've managed to open the hatch leading to the storage area.
Splendid. The area should now be accessible through the maintenance deck below.
Nope. What the fuck?
Captain, I've finished compiling the log data you requested.
Great. Can you pass it to my ARM computer, Juno? Actually, best send it to Jack as well.
Of course. Jack, I've added it to your data tab.
Thank you.
Wow, this is some archive.
It was an illuminating expedition. I took the liberty of segmenting the log entries. Feel free to review them at your own pace.
If you two have finished, I've input the parameters for the next sim.
Of course, Doctor.
Are there any goodies here?
Empty racks here. Were they running low on supplies?
Negative. However, among the facility's final logs are inventory requests of unusually high quantities. I presume anyone who managed to escape the station must have brought the supplies with them.
Let's hope such was the case. Must have been a horrid scramble.
Yes, tragic. Anyways, let's go get this back. Oh, okay. Motherfucker. There we go.
Second core installed.
Acknowledged. Please visit one of the nearby consoles to bring the reactor back online.
Nice.
The reactor is back online.
The power hasn't returned here on the ship yet.
Jack, power still needs to be distributed from here to the ship, as well as the rest of the station. The console you saw in the control room should now allow you to perform this final step.
It doesn't. Oh.
Jack, the station still needs power.
Right, the distribution console. I'll head to the control room now.
The control room? Oh, hi. Was I ever in here? Was I really in here? Don't remember being in here. Raise an emergency? No, we just keep. Oh, wait, no, I was here. Okay. Yep, that one makes sense. Okay, not that one. Ah, you.
Distribution complete. Power grid stabilized. Life support systems optimal.
Well done, Jack. We're getting full power here.
How is progress on your end?
Dr. Harlan's still running sims, but I think we at least have a working theory.
All the models we've run so far appear to confirm biomass interaction with an active FTL triggers an abnormal buildup of energy within the drive, resulting in the formation of a temporal anomaly.
For reasons we still don't fully understand.
It is also unclear why the accident only caused the android's software to travel through time, as opposed to the more physical time jumps we've observed with the Astrea. But at this point, I'm willing to accept these ambiguities and proceed.
Wait, what exactly are you saying?
We must try it again.
What,
I'm down.
Send Jack back in time again? You've got to be kidding me.
Down.
It's the only way. Any chance we have of eliminating the biomass lies with finding an undetonated torpedo. We must send the android back.
You talk like he's expendable.
Of course he is. All of us are. You've seen how it spreads. Eradicating the biomass is going to take everything we have, and then some.
Yeah, well, it's not just up to you, is it? Jack, what do you think?
Down.
If the end result is you being cured, is that not the best course of action?
Are you sure? There are so many unknowns here.
There does not appear to be another way of obtaining the data required. Waiting for an alternative presents a far greater risk to your safety. And your safety.
Is your primary concern, right? Should have seen that coming. Fine. I'm on board. So what's next?
We're going to have to recreate the circumstances of the time travel accident.
Oh, don't tell me.
We're going to need biomass. Contained biomass samples specifically. The research facility should serve our purposes nicely.
There is one other problem. The FTL accident depleted the drive's fuel cells, and we don't have the supplies to refill them.
Then our best bet for a fuel cell will be the remnants of Astraea. However, exploring that area may be difficult. Pesky shipboard defense protocols somehow remain active. Something off with the AI, Juno says.
Could be just as dangerous as dealing with the biomass, really. Well, what's up first? Grab some creepy crawlies from the research facility? Or dig up a fuel cell for the FTL drive?
The FTL fuel cell sounds like a priority.
Feeling a bit nostalgic for the old Astraea, are we?
Yes.
Following the yellow conduits will lead you directly to the salvage site.
Thank you, Juno.
Yellow.
So
Got it?
when Jack eventually returns with these volatile materials, where exactly do we plan to store them?
I believe I can convert elements of the refueling depot to suit our needs.
Need a hand?
Why, yes, Captain. Your assistance would be most appreciated.
Anything's better than just sitting here. Come on, Popcorn. Let's get ready to head out.
Popcorn.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Approaching the Astraea now.
Finally, if any fuel cells are still intact, they'd probably be deeper within the wreckage. Unfortunately, everything beyond the bridge is steeped in radiation, and the ship's AI is just making matters worse.
The ship's AI? Do you mean Apollo?
Are you familiar?
Apollo was the ship's tactical AI. He was instrumental in helping us survive our first encounter with the biomass.
I just hope he's still online.
Considering my difficulties exploring here, he must be.
Then if we can make contact with Apollo, he can probably help us find the fuel cell we need.
Guess it's time to say hello to our old friend.
Apollo.
Roger that. Heading to the bridge. All this scaffolding. Dr. Harlan, were you attempting to repair the bridge?
I was stabilizing it so I could investigate. It would have become a salvage operation had the ship's AI not shut down all my equipment. With my equipment offline,
Jesus.
radiation there has made it impossible to work.
Not to worry, Dr. Harlan. Apollo will listen to us.
Hopefully. You can't be promising all that. Looks like there's someone dead up there. Alright, here we go. I'm scared. Hey, Apollo.